Previously on Star Trek Online.
None of this matters. We just need to open the gate, bring the Iconians here, and it will be over.
That was Dolores' plot. And you saw how that ended.
We finally have the opportunity. Victory is within our grasp.
You call this victory? It's over. This is done. You're done.
It's over for you.
And now, the continuation.
Get me Admiral today at Starbase 39.
Starfleet will continue the search for Seela's vessel, but as of right now, we have no idea where the Iconians took her, or if she went willingly. I find this turn of events disturbing. Seela's absence will throw the Romulan Star Empire into even greater chaos. We have found that the Romulans are at their most dangerous when their backs are against the wall. Like wounded Salot cats, they will strike out at anyone in reach, and the Federation may bear the brunt of their fury. The return of the Iconians could change everything.
Commander Sarish Minna of Deep Space Nine has requested your assistance with a delicate matter involving Cardassia and Bajor.
Commander,
How can I help you?
I was told to report to you.
Welcome to Deep Space Nine, and thank you for coming so quickly. During the occupation of Bajor, many sacred artifacts were stolen and studied. After the Bajoran-Cardassian Treaty was signed in 2371, these artifacts were supposed to be returned. However, the Obsidian Order, the Cardassian military intelligence branch, opposed the treaty and apparently hid at least some of these artifacts in their warehouses. We know this because we have been contacted by the Cardassian government. There is a faction among the Cardassians called the True Way that rejects the treaty with the Federation. This organization infiltrated a defunct Obsidian Order facility and stole an orb of the prophets. These orbs are precious to our people. They have been given to us by the prophets. They possess mysterious and unusual powers. Many of them grant visions to supplicants. We believe the True Way are operating out of a base in the Badlands. We would like you to travel to the Badlands and attempt to recover the orb on behalf of the Bajoran people.
I will track down those responsible for stealing the Orb of the Prophets.
How can I help you? The True Way has stolen an orb the Obsidian Order failed to return after the war. Although we don't know for certain where they have taken it, we have been getting dozens of reports of raiders hitting civilian ships near the Badlands. Starfleet intelligence believes the raids are related to True Way activity in that region. We know that area is a haven for smugglers and criminals of all types. It stands to reason that the True Way are using it to avoid capture as well. They may even be using some of the Maquis bases that were abandoned before the Cardassian War. We believe that the Badlands are therefore the most likely place for the True Way to be hiding the stolen orb. I know the Badlands are dangerous, but I have complete confidence in the ship and her crew. How can I help you?
You can count on us, Commander. We have arrived in the Badlands, sir. Our intelligence indicates that this is an area of heavy True Way activity. However, the plasma storms and gravitational anomalies interfere with our sensors. We will need to search the Badlands for signs of True Way occupation. I am receiving a distress call. Acknowledged. Put it on screen.
To any ships in the vicinity, I am under attack by a group of Cardassian ships identifying themselves as the True Way. Please, render assistance immediately.
Set a course for that freighter. Full impulse. Target the nearest Cardassian vessel and open fire. Attack pattern beta. Hail the freighter.
Thanks for the assistance. I knew I never should have come from the Badlands, but it takes weeks off my journey.
What happened?
Well, I was just hauling my cargo through the Badlands, and I passed some strange anomaly. I took a scan of it on my way by, and then a bunch of Cardassian ships appeared out of nowhere. They ordered me to surrender in the name of Gul Kardec and the True Way.
What did you do?
My freighter is obviously no match for them. I tried to get away, but they disabled my engines. They were just about to board me, I believe, when you arrived. If you're looking for the True Way, I would head for that anomaly.
Thank you. I'd recommend you repair your engines and exit the area. Helm, set a course for that anomaly. Don't get us too close.
You have fallen into our trap.
Base maneuvers! Don't let up. Get us back into sensor range of that anomaly. This anomaly appears to be some kind of tear in the fabric of the space-time continuum. It appears dormant, but I believe it could be widened to become a portal. Detecting traces of orb energy in the area, I believe I might be able to follow it. Hail, Commander Saresh.
Sarah's here.
We've located a trail of orb energy. We're about to follow it. Could use some backup.
Acknowledged. I will be along in the Defiant shortly.
Thank you, Commander. Scan for the orb energy. The trail appears to lead to that moon. Helm, stay in a course. Might have found the right place. Target the Cardassian ship. The True Way must be doing something down there if they want this far to defend the base. Deploy one of the satellites. Stand by. I want a full spread of torpedoes. As soon as we're in range. Fire! Give me a scan of that moon.
Scanning in progress.
Scans indicate this is a true way moon base. I have located an appropriate place to beam in. Are you ready to beam down? Way team to transporter room 2. Let's see what Frankie can do. Transported inside the true way base. I'm detecting orb energy coming from somewhere nearby. I'm also detecting a number of Cardassian life signs. Looks like we'll have to fight our way through to the orb. Phasers. Sounds like they know we're here. Alexandria, beam down one of the dots. Grenade! Oh! Over there. They're up the stairs. Just out of range. Sir, my scans indicate that Gul Kardec has sealed himself in his office, but I believe we can override the lockout at the security console on that podium. Acknowledged. That should do it.
Greetings. I am Gul Kardec. This orb is the property of the Cardassian government. The true Cardassian government. The true way. And you can't have it. Guards!
about that.
Fools, you will never defeat me.
Watch out! Reinforcements incoming! Golkar deck is beaming out. Get a lock on it. See what data he was trying to hide.
Dear Kardec, you can imagine my surprise to receive a message from you. I must commend you on the clever way you opened a pathway to our universe. We shall make good use of it, and you have our gratitude. If we can ever return the favor, let me know. Regarding that other matter you speak of, while we certainly share your detest for the Federation and are willing to assist you in opposing them in theory, there are certain territorial issues we will have to iron out before we feel comfortable committing military forces. Perhaps we can arrange a meeting in the usual place.
Download this message. Starfleet Intelligence is going to have to take a look at that. We have retrieved the Orb of Possibility, sir. Are you ready to beam up? Alexandria, 5 to beam back. Sir, incoming hail from Commander Sarish. Screen.
We are approaching the Badlands. What is your status?
We've secured the orb. Gul Kardec has escaped. We are attempting to track him.
I will be along in the Defiant momentarily. And may the prophets smile upon you.
And on you, Commander.
Looks like I arrived just in time.
Open fire. Let's give this new console a try. Gotta say, that was effective. Sir, I'm detecting a plasma wake leading away from here. I think it belongs to Gul Kardec's ship. I believe I can modify our deflector dish to emit ionizing radiation, which should interact with the plasma wake, illuminating it. The illumination effect won't last very long, though, so we'll have to hurry. Make the modifications and prepare to emit radiation on my command. Do it. Full impulse. Looks like it's heading straight to that portal. Target the Gala class. Deploy satellite. Launch Scorpion fighters. Do it. Scan the anomaly. Scans indicate that this anomaly has opened into a portal leading to the so-called mirror universe, a parallel dimension adjacent to ours. Hold on. Sensors detect ships emerging from the portal. Shields up.
Those look like mirror universes.
Weapons free. Fire at will. Launch another satellite.
Congratulations on retrieving the orb. You must return it to the temple for Major. I will notify the veterans that you are on your way.
Acknowledged. Ready to depart the system? No? Take us out of here. Set course for Bajor.
Congratulations on your recovery of the orb from Gul Kardec. We request that you return the orb to the temple in Hathon on Bajor. I'm afraid that we have not seen the last of Gul Kardec. But for now, the people of Bajor will be elated at the return of an orb we thought lost forever. Good work.
We've arrived in the Bajor system, sir. We are... Sir, detecting Cardassian warp signatures. It's the true way. They're hailing us. On screen.
I am Gul Mutak of the Kriegar, Adjutant General to Gul Kardec. You are carrying stolen property belonging to the true way. Lower your shields and prepare to be boarded.
You insane? We are in orbit of Bajor. We could have ships here in a moment. He has cut off communications and is powering up weapons. What are your orders, sir? Hail Deep Space Nine.
Sarah's here.
Commander, we are ambushed by the true way in orbit of Bajor.
In the orbit of Bajor? But how could they? Nerve of the... Sorry, I'm okay. I will borrow the Defiant and be there momentarily.
Thanks. We'll hold out as long as we can. Red alert. Shields up. Open a channel to the
You're
Defiant.
still in one piece. Let's teach these Cardis a lesson.
I appreciate your zeal, Commander, but let's not get carried away. Target the closest Keldon class. Caroline, prepare to target their shields. Fuck! Ignore the photonics. Focus fire on the Krieger.
That's the last of them for now. I will remain in orbit while you return the orb, just in case.
Thank you, Commander. Are you ready to beam down, sir? Vedek Kryn indicates she is waiting for you at the temple. Acknowledged. Seems to be some trouble.
Greetings. Do you seek the wisdom of the prophets?
I am looking for Vedek Kryn.
Vedek Kryn is in the temple office, just to the east of here.
Thank you. Vedek Kryn,
How may I help you?
I am here to return this orb to the temple.
Wonderful. The prophets have smiled upon us this day. What was lost has been returned to us. You have done a great service for the Bajoran people today, and we are most grateful.
It was an honor and a privilege to carry this burden.
Please, place the orb upon the altar.
With pleasure, Vedek Kryn. Return the orb of possibilities.
The service rendered is not the service desired. What does not belong cannot be returned.
I don't understand.
What has been returned does not belong. We must travel backward.
When we gaze in the mirror, we see our faces as others do, but reversed.
Your task abides. You have recovered an orb. Now you must return it.
As you must return.
What the hell was that?
I would be honored to know what the prophets shared with you, if you are willing. Sometimes their visions can be very confusing, and I have some experience interpreting them.
It was very cryptic, but they seem to suggest that this is not their orb, that I must return it elsewhere.
Elsewhere? But it is an orb of the prophets. Where else could it belong? Unless... Are you familiar with the so-called mirror universe? I know very little about it myself, but there is a book on that table over there by a Vedic Eth describing his experiences. Perhaps it can guide you.
Thank you, Vedic Kryn. I have been fascinated by the existence of this so-called mirror universe, ever since our recent contact with it. I have interviewed the emissary, Colonel Kira, and others about their experiences with the mirror universe, but many questions remain. It seems the mirror universe has prophets, but are they the same prophets? There is no mention of a celestial temple, and certainly the mirror Benjamin Sisko was no emissary. I shall petition the Vedic Assembly for permission to enter the mirror universe. The Vedic Assembly has denied my request. Besides the debates about doctrine and theology, the deciding factor was political. The Federation has quarantined any access to the mirror universe, and Bajor is seeking membership. I've continued my research by interviews, but my questions remain unanswered. I fear I have no choice but to renounce my seat in the Assembly and pursue entrance to the mirror universe on my own. I don't have the technological prowess to create one of those multi-dimensional devices myself, but I have an engineer friend that owes me a favor. I am lucky to be alive. I managed to cross over to the mirror universe, but Terok Nor, as they call Deep Space Nine, has been taken over by the Terran Rebellion. They are using it as a base of power, attempting to reassert their control over the Bajor sector. Bajorans are not trusted, and are used mostly for mining and ore processing. Cruel irony given Bajor's history in both universes. But I was able to join with the Bajoran workers and get some of my questions answered. The Bajorans of the mirror universe are much like us, and it sounds as if their prophets are also most similar. They even have orbs such as we have here. However, to them the Celestial Temple is a myth or metaphor, not a physical place such as ours. I do not know if this is because it simply hasn't been discovered, or if the prophets of that universe have sealed themselves away for some reason. The only way to find out is to either cross over with a spaceship, or to somehow procure one there. I have received a curious message from somebody from the mirror universe, offering me assistance. Shortly after making this entry, Vedic Eth disappeared and was never heard from again.
Sarah's here.
We believe this orb is from the mirror universe. We think we can pass into through an anomaly we found earlier.
Acknowledged. Be careful. The mirror universe is known to be more treacherous than our universe, and you will be cut off from any support here.
I appreciate the concern, Commander, but we'll be fine. Yes, beam me up and set a course for the Badlands.
Sarah's here. What is your status?
We've entered the Badlands and are heading to the anomaly.
Acknowledged. Keep comm lines open as long as possible.
Acknowledged.
We have limited intelligence on the mirror universe, but from what we know, it appears the Terran Rebellion spread from Terok Nor, eventually forming a new empire. The Terran Empire has reoccupied Bajor. I believe this Captain Lita is the administrator of the Bajor sector.
I am Gul Haneri of the Torn, Chief Tactical Advisor to Gul Kardec of the True Way. You are not welcome here. Lower your shields and prepare to be boarded.
Red alert. Target the support ships first. I noticed. Sir, I believe we could activate the portal by bombarding it with tachyon radiation. Make the necessary modifications to the deflector dish. Take us in.
Greetings. I am Captain Lita of the Terran Empire. What a pleasure it is to have visitors from your universe. When Gul Kardec said you might be along, I didn't really believe him. But I couldn't afford to take the chance. Surrender. Now. And I will guarantee the safety of your crew.
We will never surrender.
What a pity. We could have had so much fun together. And now, I have to destroy you.
You can try. Lock weapons. Fire at will. Deploy the Scorpion fighters. Welcome to try. Sir, we're clear to warp to Bajor. Pursue course. We've arrived on Bajor in the Mirror Universe. From what I've been able to pick up on comm chatter, Bajor was reconquered by the Terran Empire and is occupied by them again. We should be on our guard. Acknowledged. Phasers out. Definitely not the safe Watch out, sir! Ambush! Ugh. Ugh. Sir, those appear to be true way soldiers. Could they have followed us through the portal? I believe it's more likely that they're Gul Kardek's troops, waiting for us. See if we can track the good Gul down.
Gul Kardek was right. You are formidable, but pitifully predictable. Terran forces, attack the invaders! I want them alive.
Weapons free.
Guards! Guards! We will meet again. Soon.
Counting on it. So it's not too soon.
You have interfered with my plans for the last time.
Stop! Fighting is not permitted here.
This is not your affair.
Changeling? Increase weapon power. Oh! God. Try not to get too close. Starfleet security is going to want to talk with them. All right.
Thank you. I feel much better. But a changeling? Here, we only have stories. In any event, what was the purpose for your visit?
I've come to return your orb.
The Orb of Possibilities? But that was lost decades ago, during the first occupation of Bajor. However did you come by it? Never mind. The prophets teach us not to look at their workings too closely. Don't just stand there. Place it on the altar.
You are most welcome.
returned it to the Bajorans by now. Fortunately, the anomaly remains stable. I was able to retreat to the mirror universe where I have taken shelter with my Terran allies. However, I believe they are waiting for my return. Therefore, I need you to meet with Dumatsu Khan at the facility in the Devos system in my stead. Coordinates are attached.
That's interesting. I've returned the Orb of Possibilities. Again.
We are most grateful. We had thought the orb lost forever. You have restored the balance.
Your enemies lie in wait. They want to prevent your return.
But we shall restore the balance as you did.
You have returned our orb. Now you must return.
Sir, what just happened? You opened the orb case and suddenly everything went white and we appeared on the Alexandria in orbit of Bajor. We appear to be back in our universe. I believe the mere prophets returned us. I must consult with Vedic Kryn.
Greetings. I did not see you enter the temple.
I believe the mere prophets returned me here.
Indeed. I know little of the mirror prophets, but if they are like ours, then this is a great honor. Rarely do the prophets interfere so directly. I take it your mission was a success?
Yes, the orb is back in its proper place.
Then you have the gratitude of 2 Bajors. May the prophets continue to smile upon you.
Thank you, Vedic Kryn. Alexandria, one to beam up.
So, Gul Kardec was a changeling. This does not bode well. An alliance between the True Way and the Alpha Dominion could prove disastrous for the Alpha and Beta Quadrants. However, the orb has been returned to the Mirror Universe, and you have returned to ours. Nevertheless, we must stop this alliance before they can do any further damage. We shall analyze the pad you retrieved to see if we find this Ketracel White factory. How can I help you?
Congratulations, Captain.